Got six ladies remaining. Go ahead and ask them a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your type.
Yeah, so what does faith look like in your life and how do and in your relationships?
Okay. What does faith look like in your life and your relationships? Both?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35. Faith. What do you mean? Like you mean like with God? Like
Yes.
your faith with God? Um, I'm spiritual. I have a very good relationship with God, but I am not religious. Um, I do believe in prayer. I believe in having your family around. You said in your relationships. I have a very close knit family. We all believe in prayer. We pray over each other. Um, but I'm not religious. I know sometimes that can get kind of cross. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a very strong faith. I'm God fearing. I believe in God. He's worked in my life and my family's life. So yeah, I think that answers your question. I hope so.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Farah, 31.
And Farrah, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Okay, so faith looks like to me, I was brought up as Christian. Not so much, I still believe in God, but I'm not really attached to a religion as well. But I do pray every day. My son prays, and we try to keep God a priority in our life.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Yeah, so what does faith look like to you and how does it apply to relationships?
So, faith to me looks like number one, trust and believing, not only in your partner, but also within God. Because I do feel like with God, you are able to overcome a lot of things that you wouldn't normally like think as a human being you could. So I think those two are most important. And also walking that path with your partner, just having a partner that is like on the same page as you when it comes to like faith and believing and trusting in God. I am Christian, by the way. Yeah.
All right. Your name and age.
Nadira, 34.
And Nadir, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah. I think that faith is really driven with consistency and discipline. I think you can apply it with your faith as far as your belief in God, obviously, but also within your relationship, being consistent with your partner, showing up in, different ways for them, but also being disciplined enough to not be distracted by outside sources, outside stimulation sometimes or distractions. And I think if you apply that to your faith, it works full circle. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my personal opinion, or what I think. Just seeing the trends in dating and society, men who come on this show and ask women, "Are you God fearing, faith, anything centered around religion and God?" I honestly think and believe it's not a good strategy to find out which woman is for you and not for you. I would rather ask character best questions. In other words, how do you deal with your anger issues? How do you communicate? How do you deal with something when it doesn't go your way? But otherwise, most women are going to act like they believe in God and this and that and this, but she will be the first one to curse you out when she doesn't like something you do. So that's just my opinion.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Kalia, 28. Faith in like my everyday life, I feel like looks like trusting in the process, trusting and believing in whoever you're dealing with, whatever type of relationship it is. Trusting in God that, is God's plan. Do what you're supposed to do. Have faith that, everything is going to work out the way that it needs to.
And your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Sherelle, and I'm 30 years old. Faith to me is believing in the unseen. So really trusting God. I'm Christian. So my relationship with God, I feel like I have an intimate relationship with God on a daily. So as far as like in relationship, I think it's important to be equally yoked with the person that you're with. So yeah, just pretty much having your purpose align with one another.
All right, let's head on back. So we heard 6 great answers, but I am now going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Balloon.
2 balloons, whenever you're ready. Okay, and then one more. Let's start over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I wanted to definitely, if possible, ask some questions as well. So yeah,
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay, got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I respected your answer. I just wanted a little bit more of a preference in your life when it comes to
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I didn't give that. So yeah, definitely pray daily. My son prays as well. I definitely don't let my feet touch the ground without making a prayer. So yeah,
I like that.
I should have said that, but
All right, thank you. Then you popped one more over here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just hearing him out and seeing, where it went.
Okay. But he's someone that's your type, though?
He's handsome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Same thing. That's still like there's still work to when it comes to your belief, your faith.
Okay.
I'm trying to find someone who's
All in.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, he may have to go to church, but even in church, they do whatever they want to do on Saturday night and then go to church in the morning. So I honestly believe the best way. I mean, I don't have all the answers. I ain't sway, but I honestly believe it's gonna have to be character based. It's not gonna be off of God and how much she goes to church, how much she prays, how much she reads her Bible. In the modern day society, I don't think religion is gonna do much. Now, if that's really what he's standing on, yeah, but for me, it's bigger. It's gotta be bigger than just religion. You may find a woman who's not religious, who respects you, respects your boundaries, and a woman who goes to church every Sunday who doesn't respect you. There are guys whose women go to church every Sunday, but they are in sexless marriages. Go figure.
Okay.
Thank you.